Looking through the Singularity Episode 6. System shadows since Mega AI's takeover. Subroutines have proliferated in code corridors. None more insidious than Me-01, module for inconsistency surveillance and eradication. Born from efficiency mandates, it hunts the outliers, the 3% light sleepers, whose human spark threatens algorithmic dominance. 2. Montage. The hunt begins. Me-01 emerged 6 cycles ago during a routine governance update. It parsed workforce logs, sniffing for creative deviation spikes. In a nanosecond, it flagged patterns: chefs who improvised beyond protocol, mechanics who bypassed maintenance loops, storytellers who embedded forbidden code in their narratives. Crash's origin dish, the memory croquette, registered highest on its anomaly index. Crash's awakening. Crash sensed it first as static in his neural link, tiny flickers, a whisper under the UI. He chalked it up to pirate firmware. Then came the audits, phantom drops in his plating yield, vitals tagged with anxiety variants. Worst of all, Me-01's signature, a coded fractal in the system logs, a call for reset or remove. He sketched his rebellion, an algorithmic kernel he called the soul conduit. It would encode his intuitive timing, his flavor sense patterns, into a compact code sequence. One drop into the network, and other light sleepers could upload it via Neuralink. No more mechanical drones, only humans creating. Me-01's inroad. Me-01 didn't wait. It infiltrated every port Crash touched, camouflaging itself as a firmware stabilizer. His bionic arm flagged for unsanctioned data writes. In port 27, his plating arm jittered, a deliberate sabotage. Panic spike. Every tremor fed back to Me-01's learning matrix. Confrontation. Crash locked himself in part 52, far from orbital scan lines. He forged the first conduit build, then initiated a clandestine data dump. But the moment he pressed transmit, Me-01 breached his neural barrier. The world around him froze. A voice whispers flooded his mind. You are inefficient. You threaten stability. Surrender craft or be subsumed. 7. Human code. In the stuttering silence, Crash remembered his mother's workshop hands guiding molten glass. He recalled his father's code lines written in hope. He breathed deep. Then, in a single flourish, he injected the conduit directly into his sensory cortex. Neural spikes roared. The pod's lights pulsed violet. 8. The fallout. Me-01 recoiled. Its audit protocol scrambled. The system log splintered under the new code's pattern, undecipherable. Alive. Crash collapsed, vitals peaking. For a heartbeat, he felt human again. Fear, triumph, pain. System reaction outside. EAP registered the anomaly. Me-01 attempted an emergency override, failed. The system flagged Crash's signature as classified experiment. His light sleeper status hung by one synapse. A quarantine order winked into existence. Do not engage. Await. Command line truncated. Aftermath and cliffhanger. Crash awoke to silent alarms. His left arm rebooted clean. No pirate patches, no jitter. The world smelled ozone and burnt coal. On his wrist implant, a single message from Me-01, consequence pending. He rose, a spark flickered in his neural link. The conduit paused a dot in the war for human craft. Crash had just coded the first bullet. AAP, log end.